Yes, indeedy. There we are. Right. Give it some. 2, 3, 4.
You said we'd got to restart.
That was close. 2, 3, 4. Shadows arise, be not afraid. With hasty steps prepare to David's city, sing on earth, with our blessed infant there. Yeah, so basically I couldn't resist performing all these 3 new wassails this Sunday because, well, I know normally, you know, I have my very, very strong views about no carols outside of December ever, but it's the 27th. Most people wouldn't necessarily, they're not immediately recognisable as carols in that obvious way.
That disagree, it's like start. That's been going already.
Yeah.
They've done wassails, haven't they?
That's it. No, absolutely no. Sure. And the main point is originally they have asked us if we could do a 2-hour slot between Gertlash Choir and Man Chorus. I sort of said no, basically. Yeah, no, that's kind of, no, it's just like, we'd hurt ourselves, especially anyone who's in both choirs, and me, would probably die. So I originally said no, it'll be like 20 minutes, then 20 minutes combined and stuff, and then 20 minutes, you know, so, but I reckon we can actually stretch it half an hour Man Chorus, and Gertlash together, and then half an hour Gertlash on you, which is nice, because that way, there's music, you know, right through both afternoons of the Arts Trail. That's kind of because there's a full program as I shared in the last email.
Sam, sorry, is it just Sunday or Saturday and Sunday?
The Arts Trail, or us, just Sunday.
Okay.
We are.
I just thinking, you know, I know people just coming in and out, right? So
Yeah.
It wouldn't. I don't think it would matter if you did it a bit of a rehearsal. You wouldn't necessarily. You know, you wouldn't. People would quite like to see work in progress.
Sure. Well, they're gonna. Sure, no, exactly. No, it's a very good point. As much as anything, we can. It's just like it can be like a public rehearsal, and with public rehearsal, wonderful things we should do more of. Personally,
I'd like to see it.
Personally, I much prefer watching. I love watching other things rehearsal, and rehearsal is always more interesting than performances, really, because you hear them. But anyway, yeah, I mean, effectively, it's just going to be an informal concert like that. And what I thought we'd do is we'll just pile in everything that's in any way reasonable to perform, really. Still holding off on the New World War I stuff, because obviously we really want to hold off on that till summer next. But we'll perform basically everything what we did at St Paul's Church a month ago, plus the 3 new wassails, and with Gertlash as further joint options, Gaudete and Hallelujah choruses, you know. Again, and as ever, I put the entire list of everything in the last email. It's all here as well, so you can come and look at it during the break if you want to look. And as ever, if you know some and don't know others, it's totally fine just to sing the ones you know and join in with it. So yeah, here's the set list of what all the choirs will be singing on Sunday. The important thing to know right now is that we kick off at 4:15. It was marked in some previous emails 4:30, as we've added the extra material now. 4:15, so it's half an hour of just our stuff, and then half an hour combined with Gertlash. So basically,
coming straight on. There's no long rehearsal.
No, it's just, that's it. It's
Where's
good.
the stage? Is it there?
Don't know.
You don't.
It may not be much of a stage if there's art and stuff.
Yeah, well that's it. So it might well be that we're on the steps there, I'd have thought. What? Don't know, we'll see anyway. I'll be standing somewhere, it'll be fine. I'll be there like 10 minutes before we start and we'll just do it, it'll be easy peasy. When Gertlash comes, there'll be kind of us plus another 100 or so. I'm guessing, you know, like ever, Gertlash, probably only about half of them will come, like ones from more down south probably won't bother coming up, but they might do, you never know. And it's a lovely hall, it does have so we might end up with but they do know how big we are, so basically, whatever, I don't care.
Can I ask how many people are going to come? Or is it going to be...
In this, from Man Chorus, that was my next question. So, joyfully raise your hand if this is non-contractually binding, if you're basically intending to come, even if you don't know whether you can yet or not. Oh, good. Right, listen. First 10 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, thank God. And everything, yeah, basses, yeah, good. Right. So that's brilliant, basically. That's enough that we've got, and a good balance. If you don't know whether you're allowed out yet, that's fine. Just find out when you can. And remember, it is a nice family type event. It's part of the Arts Trail.
Take the family out.
Oh, totally. That's it. And if they don't want to hear us again, they've heard us enough times already, then there's plenty of art and tea and cake and other Arts Trail venues very near, so they could actually, you know, just totally wander around other bits of the Arts Trail and just come back and pick you up afterwards and take you wherever you're supposed to be going next.
Sam, Kettle of Fish was really good.
Yes.
They're singing in someone's house. It's accompanying her on.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Excellent. Kettle of Fish, who are another... Yeah, a very small bloke choir. They're also performing here, aren't they? Well, 2 o'clock on the Saturday.
On Sunday they were doing something. Oh no, is it Saturday?
Saturday they're in here.
But 4
They're
o'clock on Saturday. They were in someone's house.
Good. So there we are. So you can Kettle of Fish, which are 6 blokes who sing very good. You know, they're kind of little pro bloke ensemble. Again, I've been trying to. Well, one of these days we'll end up sharing a concert with them, definitely. We've got our old friends, the Stepford Singers, that we shared a concert with in here before, are also in here on Friday. Anyway, I sent the full list of all the other people who are out there. So, Saturday, yeah, on Saturday, the Stepford Singers. I've sent you all that, you've got all that. Look, I'll focus on trying to get through the rest of this blah and getting us back to work. So what else do I have to say? Yeah, it's here. It's 4:15 to 5:15. If you can't remember any of that, it's all written down here. The only other important thing, is to talk about is then we're pretty much, as we say, into the Christmas season. Starting 3 weeks today, the Christmas gigs and we're off, sort of thing. Of those, the one that I really care about is the one where I get paid, obviously, which is at St Albans, which is, I really like the other ones, but I don't get paid for them. So the ones where I'm just reminding you about is St Albans, where we have tickets and flyers and stuff. Oh, you can't really buy tickets now because Adele's not here, but you can buy tickets here at any of the branches any time, but you have to grab Adele at the beginning of the session. That's the one that's in the church where we sing all of our finest stuff from Gertlash and us, and we also have lots and lots of sing-along carols for the audience. It's very family friendly, as in both 2 halls, both of which are guaranteed short, and there's a bar open before and in between the 2 halves and afterwards. So it's kind of as family friendly as you could possibly get, at least my version of family friendly. So
you've got the hall is the bar, and after the bar.
That's right, yeah, there's a whole great big hall next to it, and that's where we also have our Crimbo party, effectively. We'll do the same thing as last year for those who weren't there, which is that in between the afternoon rehearsal and the concert itself, we all have a kind of mass picnic in the church hall, which is right next to it. So that's quite fun, then we do the concert, and again, keep it all short and sweet, and have a kind of bit of a piss up in the hall afterwards directly while we're all there, really. So it's a nice event, and that's Saturday 16th of December, so it's kind of really the last, it's right up there, the sort of last big Saturday, sort of before everyone goes quiet. And basically if you do want your family to come, it is worth buying a ticket in advance. I think there's only going to be about 250 tickets available to the public because it's just a normal church size, and by the time we all fit in, that only leaves about 200-300 tickets. It's the usual thing of 10 adults and £2 under 18, so it makes it very cheap for family ticket as well. No pressure. You don't feel morally obliged to try and sell tickets just to help me out. But if you do want one for the family, it's worth getting in advance. Good. And you can also share it on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, there's a Facebook event set up for the Gert Noel, and if you go on that, and then there's the share option, and you can invite people. You can pester your Facebook friends by inviting them, and then it turns up on their timeline saying, "Oh, look, you've got an event coming up," so it's worth doing.
We do know what we're doing when it comes to planning pop events. We keep with other people who just let them get too long, they're too boring, they're not nowhere near as much variety between some of the really highbrow, posh classical stuff that the Lush does. We'll probably get There Is a Paradise on Earth in there as well from us, and some nice gritty wassails and stuff like that. And then plus finish with a good old sing along of "O Come All Ye Faithful," and again we'll have the organist there playing. So it's kind of everything you could possibly want from a Christmas concert, and not too long. So we're whatever. Right. Any other questions or other business? Brilliant. Take 5 and then back to it. The Pearsall again today? No.